Good morning, students. So today I am here to discuss regarding the topic how to find the area of a triangle using the concept of determinants. So this is my topic today, area of a triangle using determinants. So for that, what we will do? First, I will take a triangle. Suppose I take a triangle like this. This is A having coordinates x1, y1, B having coordinates x2, y2, and C having coordinates x3, y3. So here if I remember the concept of standard 10, then we have learned there that area is given by half, this is x1 whole into y2 minus y3 plus x2 whole into y1 minus y3 plus x3 whole into y1 minus y2. Now let us think, how can I write this expression in terms of determinant? So for that I am writing an expression. This is, suppose half of delta equals to half of this one. In the first you write x1, x2, x3. In the second you write y1, y2 and y3. And in the third you write 1, 1 and 1. Now let me expand this. While expanding, this one is considered to be positive, this one is considered to be negative, and again this one is considered to be positive. So in the expanded form, I can write it as this is half. Then I will write x1, then you remove the row and column containing x1. So what is left now? This is y2, y3, 1 and 1. Next, in place of plus it will be minus x2, and also you remove the row and column containing x2. This is y1, again it is y3, this is 1 and 1, plus x3, let us write, remove the row and column containing x3, it will be y1, y2, then 1 and 1. Look at this. Let us expand this one, right? This one will be x1 whole into y2 minus y3 minus x2. This one is this into this minus this into this. This is y1 minus y3. Then at last plus this one will be x3 and this will be multiplied like this, y1 minus y2. Now if I want to remove this negative sign by a positive sign, then I can get it like this, half. This one will be x1, y2 minus y3. Then this will be plus x2, y1 minus y3. And this one will be plus x3 into y1 minus y2. Now let me compare this data and this data. Look at this. This expression and this expression are nothing but they are the same. Hence, I can find out a formula for area of a triangle using the concepts of determinants. So, here in terms of determinants, we will not write downwards like this, just we will write in terms of determinant. This is in the first row, you write it as x1, x2 and x3. And in the second row, you write it as y1, y2 and y3. And in the third row, you write it as 1, 1 and 1. Then definitely you will get the area of the triangle. And remember, if this value happens to be negative numerically, then you have to write here modulus, because area of a triangle can never be negative. Let me take an example for this. So, if I solve a question that find the area of a triangle whose vertices are, suppose 0, 1, B is having 2, 3 and C is having components minus 1 and 2. So let us solve this one. So here required area will be half into, our formula was x1, x2, x3, y1, y2 and y3, and this is 1, 1 and 1. So here put the value. Just remember this formula like this. In the first row there will be all x components, in the second row there will be all y components, and in the third row you just write 1, 1 and 1. So this is half into x1, x2, x3, write the components, all the x components, this is 0, 2 and -1. In the second row write all y components, this is 1, 3 and 2, 1, 3 and 2, and in the last row you write 1, 1 and 1. Okay, now let me expand this. This is half. Now if I expand this one will be 0, and left things are, this one will be left 3, 2, 1, 1. Then in place of +2 I will be writing -2 because the sign convention is positive, negative and positive. So here I will be writing +2 and the remaining things are 1, 2, 1 and 1. Then -1. Then it will be remove this one. This is 1, 3, 1 and 1. Next half. This one will give you 0 into something. It will be 0 plus 2 into, this is 1 minus 2, which is -1. Then -1. This is 1 minus 3, which is -2. Then if you solve this one, this will be half 1 by 2 multiplied by, look at this, this is 2 into -1, which is -2, and -1 into -2, which is +2, right? So here half -2 plus 2, it becomes 0 and 0. Now my question is, if area happens to be 0, what can be your conclusion? See this triangle once again. If this triangle has no area, that clearly indicates that A, B, C are not forming a triangle. That means they are collinear. That means this question, actually area 0 we are getting, it refers to a condition of collinearity. Okay, so like this you can solve the questions by putting first x components, then you put all the y components, then you put all 1. Next you solve it in this manner, right? Next, let us solve another question on this. Suppose I will give you the question. In a triangle ABC, A is having components -2, 1, B is having components 1 and 2, and C is having components 2 and 2. So I want to find the area. This is half. You write all the x components first. What are the x components? -2. This is 1 and 2. Then you write all the y components. Then this is 1, this is 2, and this is 2. In the last row you write 1, 1 and 1. Next it will be half -2 multiplied by, the remaining things are 2, 2, 1 and 1, -1. The remaining things are, you remove this one, this is 1, 2, 1 and 1, plus 2. Remove this one, this will be 1, 2, 1 and 1. This is half -2. Again 2 minus 2, it will be equal to 0. -1, this is 1 minus 2, which is -1, plus 2 multiplied by, this is 1 minus 2, which is -1. Now half -2 multiplied by 0 will give you 0, -1 minus 1, it will be +1, and +2 minus 1, it will be -2. Now this is half into -1, which is equal to -1 by 2. But as I told you earlier that the area can never be negative. So for that, what you will do, you just take the modulus of this and you write it as half square units. I repeat, the things will be half square units. Okay. So on this topic, another type of questions are asked like this, that on condition of collinearity. So let me take up that topic. As I have told, this is the condition of collinearity. This condition states that if A, B, C are collinear, then area triangle ABC will be equal to 0. I repeat, if ABC are collinear, then area of a triangle ABC will be equal to 0. right? I am taking up one question on this. Question will be asked like this: find the value of x for which the points, suppose 1, 2, this is x comma 0 and 3, 4 are collinear, right? So let me solve this one. Here, according to the question, these are the points. 3 points are collinear. If they are collinear, then area of triangle equals to 0. Then for area of a triangle, this is write half. Then you write first all the x coordinates. This is 1, this is x, and this is 3. Then you write all the y coordinates, that is 2, 0 and 4. Then you write 1, 1 and 1. It is equal to 0. Then half will go to that side and it will become 0. Then 1 will be there. You write it like this, x3. Next it is 0. Sorry. If 1 will be there, remove this row and column. What is left now? 0, 4. 1 and 1. Then minus x, also remove this row and this column. The remaining things will be, this will be 2, 4, 1 and 1. Next it will be plus 3 multiplied by, you remove this row and this column. The remaining things will be 2, 0, 1 and 1. Right? It is equal to 0. Now if I solve this concept, please see equation. This is 1 multiplied by 0 minus 4 minus x multiplied by, this is 2 minus 4 plus 3 multiplied by, multiply this one, 2 minus 0. It is equal to 0. Next it will be minus 4 minus x into minus 2 plus 3 multiplied by 2 is equal to 0. So it will be minus 4 plus 2x plus 6 equals to 0. So it is 2x plus 2, it is equal to 0, and 2x equals to minus 2 and x will be equal to minus 1. So this is the solution of that question, that the value of x or required value of x it is equal to minus 1. You also pause this video for some time and see how I have solved this question, right? Another type of question, let me tell you. Find the value of k. I repeat, find the value of k for which the points 0, 0, then k, 0 and k plus 1, 0 are k plus 1, 1 and collinear. Same thing. So here delta must be equal to 0 and the delta formula is half whole into. So let me write, this is half multiplied by, first write all the x components, this is 0, k and k plus 1, then you write all the y components, this is 0, 0 and 1, then at last you write 1, 1 and 1, it is equal to 0. Now you can see in this equation half will go to that side and we will have the values like this. Now I want to do an expansion along column 1, right? Look at this, this is 0 and this is also 0. So no need to write anything, this is positive, negative and positive. So only thing remaining is 1. Half will go to that side, it will become 0. 1 left with k, k plus 1 and 0, 1. It is equal to 0. Remove this row and column containing 1. The left thing is k, k plus 1, 0 and 1. So now what I am getting is k, k into 1 it is k minus 0 into k plus 1 it is equal to 0. So here k equals to 0. This is the value of k for which these 3 points are collinear. Then the last question of today, let me solve the question on this topic. We asked like this: find the value of x. Find the value of x for which the area of the following triangle with vertices x0, 2, 1 and 1, 3 is 4 square units. Let me solve this question to you. Right? Look at this. The solution will be according to the question. Here, the area, that is delta, it is equal to 4. The formula for delta, that is the area, it will be, first you write all x components, x, 2 and 1, then you write all the y components, that is 0, 1 and 3, then 1, 1 and 1, it is equal to 4. So I can take half to that side, it will be 8. Now you expand, this is x, what is left? 1, 3, 1, 1 minus 2. Expand and left things are 0, 3, 1 and 1 plus 1. You leave it. This is 0, 1, 1, 1. It is equal to 8. This is x. 1 into 1. It is 1 minus 3. Minus 2. Again, it is 0 minus 3. Plus 1. Again, it is 0 minus 1. It is equal to 8. Now, what I do at this step, I am giving a modulus sign, because this value, even if it is positive, negative, I have to take the positive value of that. So for that, what I write, x into minus 2 into minus 3 plus 1 into minus 1 modulus, it is equal to 8. So minus 2x, this is minus 6 minus 1, which is minus 7, it is equal to 0. Now you don't write here, in place of minus you write plus, so it will be not 0, it will be 8, right? So I will be generating two equations now. Whenever I remove modulus sign, I will be generating two equations. So it will be written like this: minus 2x minus 7, it is equal to 8, either plus 8 or minus 8. Because I am removing the modulus sign. This is most important step. Generally children skip this step. So it will generate two values. Whenever you remove modulus sign, you remove it with a plus or minus sign, right? So this equation will be giving you minus 2x, it is equal to 15, or minus 2x, it is equal to minus 1. So here x will be minus 15 by 2 or x will be 1 by 2. So there are two values of x which I am getting, either minus 15 by 2 or 1 by 2. Okay, so this is all for today. You just take a look on all these solutions and try to solve some questions yourself. So this homework will be question from NCERT. So that's all for today, and tomorrow we will be discussing some more thing, that is properties of determinant. That's all. Thank you very much.